Hey Leo, how y'all doing? Happy New Year! It's me, PureLightTarot, and I'm here to give you guys your January 2020, I'm gonna say New Year's read. New freaking year, new decade, new things happening for us, I'm sure. We have a whole 10 years. Just think about where you were 10 years ago to where you are now. Now, 10 years from now, you guys, where the hell will you be? I'm a Leo moon, so it's just like with all my emotions like being dependent on the Leo, the sun, the sun, the sunshine, this ray of sunshine that I am, and I'm in my emotions, and we've been feeling it in our emotions, guys. I'm here with you guys, going through the motions, um, figuring out why I'm not as loved or lovable as I know that I am. It's my Leo moon. So yeah, let's get into this reading before I ramble. So for those who don't know me, I'm Pure Light Tarot. I did an introduction video, so go ahead and check that out. But I like to do pick a card readings. I also do like monthly readings for the zodiac signs and just random readings on my Instagram page and on my Facebook page. So just check me out. Hopefully you subscribe, click the notification bell to stay tuned. This is a general reading, so I will go over like love, career, personal finance. And when I say personal finance, I mean like your energetic currency and what you're paying attention to, what's growing. I will be doing a past, present, future read, and then a little spread about what's going to help and hinder you for this month and into the next month, because I feel like Valentine's Day is going to be really, really big for us. And Valentine's Day is really, and I'm saying us because I'm a Leo moon, is really big for us. Quick thing, Jupiter, and I said this in the December 2019 video about Jupiter, and that is the planet of expansion, luck, and some other things. Look it up, guys. But it'll be affecting your sixth house of health, and I'm saying this because it's something that's going to happen all year round. So you guys, this year is going to be about your health. You're going to have a lot of good luck in your health, a lot of expansion in your health. So I feel like that was important to let you guys know. So let's go ahead and get into this reading now. So let's get a past, present, future card for Leo. Let's see what's going on for January 2020. And thank you to all of my subscribers, old and new. I did have 3 cards literally come out. Am I going to take it? I'm hearing yes and no. So I'm going to put those up there. Or at least tell y'all. I got the seven of cups that came out. 6 of diamonds. And then the 9 of hearts. And I'm going to adjust this so you guys can see a little bit better. Here we go. So right now we have 7, 6, 9. If those are any particular numbers that are important to you guys. 7 talks about being in the midst of a lesson. 6 is turning negative experiences and negative thoughts to positive thoughts. And then 9, and with 9 being right next to 6, is asking you to see a different perspective on things. And 9 is endings of cycles. And these cards are literally like making wishes with 7 of cups. And then 6 of Pentacles talks about community and sharing. And then we have, and this is an illuminated tarot deck. So we have the 9 of Cups, which talks about this in this deck. It talks about like selfishness or excess. So again, I'm not going to necessarily take those, but I thought that might have been important. And you're in the midst of a lesson, Leo. And there were 2 cups, so it's to make peace about your love life. It's to make peace about the love around you. And I could not go to sleep without doing this reading for you guys. So, for us. So let's see what's going on. Then I'm going to pull. Ooh, I got all these cards just doing everything. Past, present, future. And then what's going to help and hinder us. So I am going to just put it out there. This is steering more towards our love. Because it seems like a love life has a lot to do with our personal finance. And I guess as Leos, we really do need people who are showering us with attention and love all the time. And then it's not, I mean, if not, it's not valid. So from personal experience, I know that I can get caught up in like just having the attention of someone. Is this my past, present, future? I'm not going to take this either, but we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is releasing something. This is the King of Wands, fire energy. This is you, Leo. And then we have the Ace of Swords. But I'm not hearing this is like for past, present, future. This is also just another message. It looks like you're releasing something. Or at least and with the Four of Pentacles, this talks about like hiding behind material possessions. It's like I'm getting a more vulnerable energy from you guys. Like you're stepping into your power, and this Magician is in this deck. You're stepping into your power by releasing this control, releasing insecurities. Okay. With the Ace of Swords, just tells me this is like information that you are going to be able to use in the future. Okay, so let's get a past card for Leo. So Two of Swords, guys. This is talking about having to make decisions. This is my Hangman in reverse. So also just seeing something from a different perspective. You know, you probably were faced with a decision or decisions that just were more so for you to see different perspectives, okay? Let's get a present card. Okay, so we got the Seven of Clubs, and this kind of wanted to come out for some of you upright, and then some of you in the reverse. So upright, this card talks about staying vigilant. Also, when I see this card, I think of just like two people having to work together. Sometimes I do feel like maybe someone else is pulling a little bit more weight. And so for those who this does clarify for resonate in a reverse, where it's just like, you're having a hard time like just keeping up, or having a hard time with this responsibility that you're sharing with someone. And again, if this is for love or any emotional attachments that we have to people, so this could be your parents, children, someone that you are involved with. For career, this could be a passion of yours. And if you are doing something, a project with someone else, you may feel like you're pulling, and this is for people, when this resonates in the reverse, you may be feeling like you're pulling more of the weight. Or maybe it's coming out like flip-floppy like that, because it's just like we want to make it seem like it's a joint effort, because at the end of the day, we don't want to feel played. But you may actually be putting more into a situation than the other person is. Okay. Oh, child. So let's see. Give me a future card for Leo. So we got a 7 again in the midst of a lesson. Oh, look at this. This is a sun back here, but our sun is a star. This is my star card right here. Again, Leos, you're in the midst of a lesson, okay? And this lesson is going to last a little bit longer than what you particularly want it to. And that's not pleasant to hear. But, and then even with 7s coming up, 7 is in 7 July, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, 7 July. And we know that Leo season starts in July. So maybe this is a lesson that we're learning you're learning until your birthdays. Because my birthday's in April. I'm an Aries. Leo moon, though. So I feel y'all. I'm here. So let's just say that this is a lesson that you're going to feel up until your birthday. Or the start of Leo season, when you guys get this new new life. Okay, and I was prompted to pull 2 more. We'll shuffle up again. So what I'm hearing is like 2 realities existing. Like on one hand, you are, in a very zen mood. You're very just like this is kind of polar opposite energies. Because on one hand, you're calm and you're in a very zen mood, but then on the other hand, you're very unclarified. Okay, maybe that's just how it feels when you're in the midst of a lesson. Like, you know, I'm just looking. Looking towards this now, where it's just like, but you're unclarified about. You ultimately had to make a decision about where you wanted to go, and what it looks like is okay. So now this is coming up into two different like results. So it looks like you learned something from that decision that you made, and this is if this is about partnerships, with two being here. It's like you've seen all that you needed to see. Again, ultimately, you are coming to the star card moment where you are getting what you wish for. But I see a lot of us still being unclarified. Know that you went into this situation, this partnership, or a healing process of whatever this relationship is for you. And let me fix this glare. And it was for the reason of just seeing. It was for the reason of just having a different perspective. Maybe you guys tried something new. Maybe you guys did something out of your character. Maybe you had okay, let me try it this way one more time, and still came up with like conclusions or confusion. And again, I just see a lot of us taking it, a lot of you taking it as like a learning moment, a zen moment, but you are also taking it as what I put out is what I receive. Know that you're not necessarily putting out like this unclarified energy, but by you being unclarified about things, especially things that you see. I was saying to some friends earlier, like I be knowing, but sometimes I guess I gotta really know. But when I know, I be knowing. So just know when you know, you be knowing, okay? And that's what you're getting to, okay? By your birthday, you would have learned this lesson like completely. Like this is like, look at that, like a dagger that's stabbing down on you. But it's only there for you to 2020 have clear vision, okay? And this is the way that we're going to take this blindfold off and really, really see this vision. Sometimes the only way is to like kind of hurt yourself, okay? Because, I mean, especially as Leos, we don't ever want to feel that hurt again. And if we can repel it, or at least maybe that's the Aries in me. If I can repel some stuff, and that's Libra also in me, because I'm a Libra rising, I like balance. So right now, this is a very unbalanced energy as far as what the result is, because it looks like it's just going to take you a long time to kind of fully hone in this lesson. It is a very painful lesson, guys. I'm feeling like a lot of you, just no matter what you do, like no matter how you express yourself, like, and you refuse to just like not be yourself, and that's the whole kicker in it. You refuse to alter yourself for whatever the situation is, but you're willing to work towards it. And it's like what you're learning is really what you really want with the star card moment. Like you are reaching for the stars to find out where you are, find out where you stand, find out where you stand with other people, and to find out where you want to stand, okay? So, very emotional. My Leos, only because you guys are just tired. You know how fabulous you are. You're just like, oh, well, I just want other people to know how fabulous. You're just fabulous. Just know that you are fabulous. And by your birthday, you're going to learn this lesson, baby. Anybody else got to tell you, baby. Anybody else got to give you that clarity, okay? This is what you're radiating. Like you're looking for that clarity. Deep down, you're looking for that clarity. And it's more of a clarity of like what I'm feeling is just like that you've done all that you could, okay? Because, I mean, there's some effort that has to be made in order for you to shine in the way that you do, okay? And you put effort in everything that you do. And you make sure, you got to make sure. Let me look, let me check out, make sure, okay? Look at this mirror. Side of mirroring going on. So what you're seeing It's just like a mirroring of your insecurities. So you are probably meeting people that are like Seven of Pentacles. Like no matter what you're doing to like invest in the connection, it's not seeming to reap the benefits or reap what you wanted it to, what you've been investing in it. And sometimes, and again with a 7, it's just a lesson of learning to go ahead and reap what you can, I guess, and get on out of there. Stop planting in that soil, you know. And sometimes it is a question of being patient. You know, for 3 sevens being here, like there's some confirmation needed about, is this a patience thing? So again, this is sharpening, and what I'm hearing is sharpening your vision, okay? It says you're going to get what you want regardless, Leo. You're going to get what you want and what you need out of this world regardless, okay? Especially whether a partner is there or not, because you guys love yourselves regardless, and you're fabulous regardless. So it's just about you, I guess, getting your way now in the world card here. Okay, so what's gonna hinder you real quick? What's gonna help you for January 2020? I got roses on this table. Valentine's Day might be hard for you. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I do have roses. They're kind of dead, but just remember to celebrate yourself. Go ahead and start to plan to and I'm hearing, if you are pursuing someone or wishing for someone to pursue you, do those efforts towards them or do those efforts towards yourself, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you guys still want to just make sure. And I get it. Make sure. Do those efforts. Do them full-heartedly. Do them full-heartedly. You know, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Those efforts that you like to see onto yourself. And if there is someone that's pursuing you or you're pursuing them, then yeah, do those efforts. Do what's going to help you to clarify. But remember to take that clarification, okay? There's nothing that you are doing wrong. Sometimes, again, you just need to reevaluate the soul that you're planting in. And if you need this, then take what you need, Leo, and get the heck up out of there. Because you just got to also remember, with temperance coming to mind, that you will receive what you're seeking, okay? Okay, so what's going to hinder or help us real quick? Help hinder for my Leos, January 2020 into February. And maybe I'll do our February a little bit sooner than almost the middle of the month. Because I just feel like V-Day is going to be particularly hard for my single Leos and some of my coupled Leos, okay? Unless you're happily married or you're happily in a relationship, don't worry about this. But if you have been having like dating issues or like just not having luck in like the relationship sector, I just feel like Valentine's Day is going to be a little hard for you. So just go ahead and prepare yourself. Go book a cruise. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's book myself a cruise. Go away on a trip, Leo. I'm telling you now. Just go on away on a trip. Go ahead and do those things that you want for yourself. Think about yourself first and all of it. Do those things you want for yourself. If you're pursuing, you feel like, hey, well, let me just try this. Go ahead and try it. Try it full-heartedly. But also, just remember yourself, okay? So help. Okay, so it says what's going to help you is if you just go ahead and move away from those things. And this is the hardest lesson from 6 to 7. Just go ahead and move from those things that aren't working. You see these swords, those things that are like unclarified. Sometimes the decision is to just know when you know, okay? So that's what's going to help you. Yeah, about these Page of Cups feelings where you just like, and again, for emotional things with us Leos, it's like sometimes your confidence can outweigh like your sense in something. Like if you're being called, what's going to help you is like if you're being called to like just let go of something, like you're at odds with someone, but sometimes your confidence can get the best of you because you just feel like a winner already. It's like you're so clarified in yourself, and that's what helps you. That's what helps you get through these things. That's what helps you transform yourself. But take that energy Be clarified when you yourself take that energy, especially when you peep things that you don't like. What's going to help you is you just go on ahead and moving away from it. Moving away from people that you're at odds with, that it does, like with the Strength card, that's again you. Strength card in reverse, that does kind of like have you at odds with yourself. But again, what's helping you is this confidence that you do have in yourself. Now just be confident in you knowing what you know. When you are clarified in something, like, and I'm hearing that you have this clairvoyance where it's just like you can walk into a situation and just know. So when you know, you get your transformation faster when you acknowledge that and you go ahead and move on. Because you see here, what popped up was the King of Wands. As soon as you move away from this King of Swords in reverse, you go find your counterpart, okay? And again, I see that this is something that you guys have been like worried about, because you're not sure if you're gonna get what you want. And which is why you stay in these shit relationships, or you stay in shit situations where it's just like you know that's not what you want. And what happens is you do begin to question yourself, okay? Or you begin to question if it'll ever happen for you. Because it's not so much you questioning yourself, you start to question like if it'll ever happen to you. And I see, start of like manipulation, like when you start getting bitchy and stuff like that, because you do waste so much time, okay? So when you called, you have that knowledge and you're in that control, sometimes it is to just put a halt to things, even if it is something that you seem like you want, like it's part of your ideas, it has some of your ideas, it just has some of your ideas. You're just going to end up trapping yourself, okay? If you don't go ahead and move on. I don't care if it was from like a long time ago, a relationship, old childhood, whatever. Especially when you see someone that's going through something, no matter how much you're coming towards them and you're like, oh no, I want to be your savior. And they're just like, no, I'm fighting you, or doing something like miscommunication or whatever it is. And you go page of wands with your little confidence there. You're like, I can do this. It's just, I need to release something. That's when, you start to have breakthroughs and triumphs with yourself. But what happens with your energetic currency, like this is what you're investing in because this is what you want, you end up just doing a lot of fighting and you end up just being unhappy anyway. Whew, child. So let's finish up this reading. What's going to hinder you? Just not trusting your intuition. Okay, so let's just look at all of this. So again, here you are with you presenting your feelings to someone or a group or a project. This could be for particularly some people a third-party situation, someone that's in a third-party situation, like you're presenting your emotions yourself to that, hoping that it will take off, but it's really something that you know that you need to end. It's like what's hindering you is not trusting your intuition, or at least not following your own advice or following yourself and trusting at that the moon card in reverse, trusting in the universe, okay, about things that need to end in order for you to come and get what you want. It's like things need to end first before, and it's particularly these things, like you giving yourself to situations that just don't work. What's hindering you? Currently, what's hindering you, someone has an attachment to someone and you are trying to balance it out. But ultimately, it's not what you want. With the world in reverse, this is why you're being stopped. It's not what you want. It's either some good game, some good talk that this person's been doing. Like some type of promises, but it's like it's more of the enjoyment of like the conflict or something like that for them. Truly, they know that it's a responsibility. It would be a responsibility that they will have to come out of, and they're not ready to actually do that. It's just like they enjoy more the manipulation of like your feelings and the manipulation of the situation, because they're just not ready to come out of, I'm hearing come out of hiding. They're not ready to see a different perspective. And what's hindering you is, particularly there's a male that you're attached to, or masculine that you're attached to, that again, it's in theory everything that you want. Just like, it's complex because it's like they talk a good game or they come towards you with these ideas, but it's coming from a place of hurt, and them just like, it looks like they're just releasing. They're releasing some energy from like a past situation with someone who took a lot of energetic currency from them, basically. And what's happening is their pride is getting in the way of like actually having a love relationship. This is hard. This is very hard. But it looks like what's happening for them is that they are releasing, again, some attachments, some pain, and you are satisfactory only in a way where it's just like you're helping them see like a different perspective or something like that, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman together. But again, it's like toying with your emotions because they're not ready to come out of like this state of being that they're in, and they're not ready to carry this responsibility of actually like caring for your feelings, or proceeding in this talk that they're giving, or whatever it is. Okay, what's hindering you is you like limiting yourself, or letting this limit you any type of way. Yeah, what's happening is you guys are like just working hard towards your goals, working very hard towards your wishes, and you're doing so in a point where it's just like with the Nine of Pentacles here and the Seven of Cups, that's your wishes. But it's like you're forcing, like, look at this. I can go all night. It's like you're forcing the situation, forcing your emotions. Is this the emotional fulfillment that you want in all actuality? Like that celebration of being in love, or celebration of like having someone, or having someone who's celebrating you, having someone who's loving up on you. And what's happening is like here you are with your guard up, and you have this, it's kind of like, again, it's like, it's not you, but maybe there's something that I'm missing, or I'm not doing. So this is that kind of energy where it's just like, okay, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not doing something. And again, sometimes it's just that and here with some deception, someone getting away with something. It's, you're fulfilling this other person way more than they are you. You're providing a lot more fulfillment for them, which is causing like this communication, or it's causing this energy to come onto you that makes you feel left out in the cold. Because what's happening, again, Leo, you have on these rose-colored glasses. It's making this person, and this person probably is a very good person, very good provider, or you see them having a lot of good potential, but they're not giving you, or at least, and it's like they're knowingly giving you like these crumbs. And ultimately you're not happy about it. Okay? So what's hindering you is you keeping yourself stuck in a place where when you know, okay? At some level you will just decide, you know what, I'm not getting what I need out of this, and that's okay. I'll move on until I find what I need, because I deserve that. So I love you, Leo. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Let me know if you resonated. Go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my description box. That's where you can find all my information, how you can book a reading with me. My first time reads are $50, but for 2020, for January 2020, I will be doing a special $20 for 2 questions. So just hit me up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.